Recording?
Nah, probably not. I am now. There you go. So hi and welcome in. So I want to help you to make Facebook work for you. That is going to be my aim. And the whole point of me doing this is because I do believe that Facebook gets a really bad rap. But if you have a business and you are trying to use Facebook, even if it's not for a business, I think that everybody should be on Facebook. Okay, so let me share some bits with you that I know. So do you know that spamming and meta issues mean that small businesses actually just keep away from the meta platform, which I just think is so wrong considering Facebook is free. Now, only 66% of small business owners actually use Facebook for business. This is the US stats, but I don't think the UK is any different. I actually couldn't pull up UK stats on this, which was really interesting. So, but let me see what else, why I can change that for you. So if you use Facebook and Meta to grow your business, then great. If you don't like it for whatever reason, then I hope this is going to change your mind. So Facebook is a dream when it works, and it's so good for you because it's free. Now, Facebook pages, if you use them, I don't know, but Facebook pages are free. This is where, it's the equivalent of a shop storefront at the biggest shopping center You can put in your window what you like. If you have a Facebook page, as long as you don't put on there really obscene stuff, okay? If it's just business stuff, Mark Zuckerberg and Meta and Facebook, they'll leave you alone. That is your business, okay? That's down to you, as long as you protect it. And it's free. There you go. Facebook groups are also free. Now, you can choose to have a private group or an open group. And, the whole point of these groups is to nurture these people in these groups, provide value and warm them up to becoming clients or customers. You can use them for memberships or courses. Be careful setting up a group that is an open group that everybody can come into, because one of two things will happen on a group, and that's it. People will add you to a group, okay, and then not do anything inside that group, which means you'll lose interest and then people will leave. Or people get bombarded in a group actually and then feel like it's a bit too much, so then they leave. So, there is a fine balance with Facebook groups, but if you can find it, they're a dream, okay? And then you have your Meta Business Manager. It's my favorite part of this actually, and we're going to touch on this a little bit as well. So the Meta Business Manager allows, if you allow Meta's Pixel onto your website, Meta will collect people's data for you. We all know that Facebook collect people's data. They're not the only people that do it. So, but they store that information and then you can use it to target your ideal audience when you run ads. Now, this is only one example of why you need to be using the Business Manager, but there are plenty more of examples. So, how can I help? Well, I love Facebook. You already know that. I spend actually so much of my day on Facebook, and you're going to find out why in a minute. And I think everybody should be on it, which is why I'm on a mission. As an integrator, I understand the software and the processes in your business that maybe you don't. Therefore, I'm able to see things a lot quicker. I'm able just to cut through the fog of what can be Facebook and lots of other programs. But let me explain. But before I do, I want to talk to you about the integrator visionary concept. So now, I share this because when I tell people I'm an integrator, they have no idea what it means. So there are two sides to the integrator visionary concept. The visionary is the person with the £1 million ideas. These ideas are happening all the time. Lindsay, who I work with at the moment, calls it popcorn brain, where the ping, 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 it's constantly going. The visionaries are passionate about their ideas. They're not concerned, or they have no idea about the how to get their message out there. And they're so clear on what they want and how that it's easy to then tell somebody else what they want to do. Which is why then they need somebody like an integrator that executes the ideas. They're passionate about the systems and the connections, but then the systems and the connections that the integrator needs to be able to get their word out there. They can implement strategy, they build plans for the future, and they can then build the visionary stream and keep them on track. So it really is great in terms of having both of these people work together for business growth. And shall I show you why? Well, Walt and Roy, both Disney, Henry Ford and James Couzens, Ford, Ray Kroc and Fred Turner, McDonald's. all polar opposites. One saw the future and the other made it happen. By structuring their companies with these two vital roles at the helm, the visionary and the integrator, these entrepreneurs were able to propel their organizations to greatness, literally changing our world. In fact, many of the largest companies may not exist today had they not have tapped into this visionary integrated dynamic duo in their early years. So, why is it important for your business? Well, I think if you understand where you are, it will help you, but also clearly understand that whilst you thought maybe you needed a VA to kind of help you put things in place, maybe you need an integrator. Or if you're a strong integrator like myself, maybe in order to be able to change and boost your business, you need to collaborate with a visionary. And I think that that's really important, because if you find what you need today, you can grow your business on purpose tomorrow. So I'm a business coach and an integrator, and it makes sense now that you know what an integrator is. I help entrepreneurs and visionaries to get unstuck and push through obstacles to get businesses moving again. So I help you to organize your digital systems, reduce overwhelming tech, implement your strategies, and build highly profitable businesses so you can work with ease and make more of an impact. What you get with me is a straight talking, sassy, action-focused team player. I have a head for business and an eye for just troubleshooting and cutting through the crap. And yes, I said crap. I know that most of you wouldn't be here if you didn't understand who I was and what I did. So that's who I am. But I love being able to help people on their business, on their journey through their businesses, regardless of their budget. So I'm a firm believer that you shouldn't dilute your message just to be able to get more work. You need to stay within your sector, the thing that you're really strong with. But if you only work with one-to-one clients, but you don't have a client for 2 or 3 months, then you may struggle. Now, I once got asked to write down the amount that I would like to generate from my business and how I plan to achieve that figure. And I realized that any one way would not be sufficient. So I have 3 all working around the same niche. I have my membership, which is open to anybody can join, but it's a paid membership. I have the do-it-yourself, which is the masterclasses. And then I have the done with you, which are my one-to-one clients. And I think that if you get a second today, think about that for yourself. In your business, do you have the tripod? Have you got different legs that you can stand on that support the business? So I'm a big believer in messy action. I love the just do it. So you won't find perfectionism, overwhelm, or imposter syndrome on my watch. If you ever receive an email from me, the chances are it's not going to be spelt right. I'm not great with that stuff, okay? It doesn't matter. Okay, it's the done. It's not perfect. So, but I know that if you have an idea, I can help you to achieve that, because that is what I'm strong at. Okay, I don't sell anything else. I sell what I'm good at. So, if you want some help, I'll be there to inspire, guide, kick butt. It's what I'm good at. So, but I attract those that need a helping hand and a guide because I offer various price points. So you'll never pay more than you actually, can afford to. So let me show you how to navigate the new pages, because I love it. How to see more of your friends post in your feed. This is key. Oh my God. This is why I spend so long on Facebook every day. But how to make Facebook work for your business and why setting up 2-factor is so important, and sharing what can happen if you are not protecting yourself online. So, and a whole lot more. So we're going to get started, really. Are you making notes? I hope so. How to navigate the new pages. So with new pages now coming into effect for everyone, it's best to learn the how and why. Now, I will jump into Facebook and give you a little demo on this. And once you've seen it working, for sure you'll want to organize yours the same. Separate pages for separate businesses. So you can like, share, and comment as your page. Okay. Now, remember your page, and I'm going to refer to it quite often like this, the whole point is to get more eyes on your page, get more people looking at your page. This is your business at the end of the day. This is your shop window. So now you can be on Facebook with the purpose of business networking. That's it. Yeah, honest, I am working. I told you. But now you can have your unique newsfeed just for your business. That's it. So can you imagine going on Facebook and being there on purpose and not getting lost watching cat videos? And oh my God, I'm not even really a keen fan of cats, but the minute that you start scrolling through videos, you just lose like 3 hours a day. Ridiculous. So this means with your Facebook page newsfeed, okay? I'm going to come back and answer all the questions, Michelle. I've got an answer for that one as well. It means that you can like other businesses as your page. You can interact as your page, join groups as your page. Optional in group settings for the admins of those groups, okay? I hope that helps. Therefore, showcasing your business at every opportunity and getting more people to look at your business rather than your personal profile. But if you can imagine applying the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 rule to your page once a day, you can seriously grow your business easily and quickly and on purpose and for free. I'm going to keep mentioning that Facebook is free. So the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for your page. For those of you that don't know what the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is, okay, it's creating 5 reactions, 4 comments, 3 follows, 2 shares, and 1 private message or direct message using your page's newsfeed only. Now I've done this and it doesn't even take half an hour. Okay, it's all about how many people you've got in that newsfeed that then you can plug into and then have a comment on it. So let me show you. I'm not just going to talk to you about this stuff. I'm actually going to show you. I have previously logged into Facebook this morning, okay, deliberately so I don't get flashed up so I can then have to deal with this other stuff. So I'm in. This is my Facebook feed. Now, just so you can see in the top here, okay, it does tell me I'm in my membership. So if I see your profiles, these are all the businesses which I work with. You can see all the notification dots. This is my personal one. Okay, and I know it's my personal because here I've got friends. All right, and it says your pages and profiles are here. Now, let me go back to my business. And now I'm back in my business. Now this will say Meta Business Suite, Ads Manager, etc., etc. There's a nice, easy way to make sure that you know which one you're in. Makes a difference if you're doing this. So now, but we have this. Normally, when you went into your business, you would go straight into your page. Okay, and your page would be the page where you go and post your things out. You can see, you know, your details here and what you're kind of posting out every day. But now you have the option of having a home, which is the same as your personal profile with the home. So this is my business news feed. You can see I've got all of the reels in here and, you know, in stories of the businesses that I follow with my page. If I'm in a group, like my membership group, okay, is attached to my page. So which means that when somebody puts in here, okay, look, I talked about trademarks in my membership this week. Any person that comments on it will come into my business feed because it should be here in my business. It shouldn't be on my personal profile. Okay, let's have a look here. Wild Apple Nutrition, which is a business. I know Gemma, we don't live too far from each other and we support each other's businesses. So her business page details are in my page, which means I can go here and I can like it. Okay, and then you can leave a comment. Or do you know how to now like other businesses? So you go into them and then you can like them from here, which means any post they put out will come into your business newsfeed. Business newsfeed, really important. So if you are liking comments, making comments like the 2 Lauras I've got in here, the Girls Boutique I've got in here, oh, don't even talk to me about Bluey, Amy Porterfield I've got in here, Breathe and Personal I've got in here. Okay, all of these are really important because these are all the businesses I'm following. This is where you want to be doing your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 every day, okay? And then when you make a comment, you know, you like this, it does say Magic Tadget can chat with Paula membership, okay, liked it. If I make a comment on something, okay, somebody's then going to see, let me just go and show you this, for example, 16 comments. So if I will sometimes read through the comments actually, because then I'm looking for somebody actually that I can then go, okay, I've got actually a connection with this person, or I'll go and put a comment in here too. But other people are then also following. Look, I can now see here, Gillian Schreider, the Joy Coach. Okay, she follows Amy Porterfield. I can go and like her business. Why not? There's no saying I can't. Now I'm going to find out what she does because it's going to jump into my newsfeed. Okay, so now you can go, oh, now you can go and now network on purpose in your business using the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you notice now the newest update from Facebook? You may or may not have it yet. When you now click on a post, it now pulls it out from your feed. So this is now independent and everything else in the background kind of goes blurred. If I now cross that out, it then goes back in. But if I click on comment, it pulls it back out again. Did you see that? It's new. It's only happened this week. I get all the fun updates. So I want you to be trying that. I want you to go into your Pages newsfeed. And the best way to do this actually is if you're already in, you know, some groups will allow pages to join, other groups don't, because it's all down to the admin permissions. So, but if you can join the group as your page, please do so, okay? Let me come back out from here. I'm going to close this down and go back here. Now, there are a lot of other things that I can show you in there, but I'm going to come back, so I want to do each bit at a time. So what's the next thing I'm going to show you? How to see more of your friends' posts in your newsfeed. Right, Facebook is magical. I would use magic, honestly. I don't know any other platform that's so complex and yet so great. So before we had our own page news feeds where we could interact as our page or business, we had to join groups and comment and like pages as ourselves. Okay, but that meant that many of us didn't, because we didn't want all these random strangers as friends. So let me show you how I can help you and show you a better way. Firstly, on your personal profile, please go and create your business page if you've not done it yet, but then add your business page as your place of work. People are nosy. They will go and click on it and go through. And that's the whole ultimate goal of getting people to look at your page, which is where your business should be. If you're running your business from your personal profile, Mr. Zuckerberg will find you and he will eventually shut you down. Okay, this is the whole reason of now all of this pages moving, updating the business suite, the whole lot is going to come into this. So if you have to, and you do, make friends via your personal profile, then keep them away from your friends and family's posts. And there is an easy way to do this. You can group custom business contacts, okay, into a custom list and then post just to these people. And I will show you this. And that funny video that only your family will understand, you can then post that just to them. And it will bypass the people in your other lists. So when you use custom list, you can post to them just what you want, and just only then they will see it. And then because of that, you can reach more people and you can interact with those that you want to interact with. It sounds like it should be fairly simple. So when I post to my family group respond. When I post to Carol's group, they respond. When I post to my Magic Tragic business group, they respond. I get more interaction now and I can enjoy Facebook a lot more because of this. Now, and I show you this because of the whole variety of reasons I've already told you, but also if you can imagine that you know, in Facebook, we've only got, you know, if we post anything out on Facebook, we've only got a finite amount of people that Facebook will show our post to. So I'm just going to change this over now because it's opened up in my business page because that's the last one I was in. I'm going to see your profiles and go back to Paula Tadgik. Here we go. So now we know that we're in my friends one because I can see friends here. So whenever you post anything on Facebook, okay, you're only going to reach a certain amount of people. And that's true for everything, okay? Because even though I've got 700 friends, nearly 700 friends, Facebook will not put my post out to all those 700. It just can't. So by custom grouping people into certain groups, it means that if you're only reaching 20 or 30 people, okay, within a particular group, that's 20 and 30 people more than you would have normally had. So let me show you what I mean. So if I go into friends over here, you're going to see that I've just got this thing down here called custom lists. We all have the option to be able to make custom lists. Now, my custom lists are here. I've got Carol's group. Now, I work with Carol. We've worked together for the last 2.5 years. And sometimes with her group, I will make friends with them and then put them in my custom group for Carol's list. And Carol is all to do with the yarn industry, you know, knitting, crochet, tech editing, all of that. So if I see something that's really important for those group of people, I will post just to them. Really important. My Savvy Shay, so anybody I'm in a Savvy Shay group with, which is a legal training, I'll post just to them. Anybody that does the Forever Living with me, I've been registered with them for years, I'll post just to them. Can you see what's going on here? If I think I've got an important business update, okay, and I want to share that out, I'll share just with the people which I know are interested in my business. School, family and close friend, ClickFunnels, Tech Pixies, are you getting the idea? You literally can. And it takes, I'm not going to lie, okay, it takes a while to separate all your people down, okay? But doing this, okay, means that at any one time, if I come back out of here and go back to my home profile here, If I want to share a business update, I can share here to my Magic Tagic business group today. It also means that if I change where I want it to go, I can then go and post just to Carol's group if I've got a yarny thing that I want to share with them. If I've got a thing that I think all the Tech Pixies would love, I will go and send it just to my Tech Pixies group. Okay. And you can see that if I'm doing that, I'm sending out just, we would normally send what, 1 or 2 posts a day on Facebook? Me, probably a few more. But I'm sending out specific posts just to specific people, which means that when they're responding, okay, I'm having those people respond just to that post. So can people be assigned to multiple groups? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. So you can put the same people in a few different groups depending on what category they fall into. But if you're only posting out to public, okay, which is standard, I know it's public, it's got the Earth picture by it, okay, you are only reaching, say, 30 people, and it'll be a random 30 people. If you customize who you post out to, okay, those people will reply to you. If I post out something really funny on my family network, they will obviously reply straight back in. I'm not guessing who is going to see it. I know who is going to see it. I hope that was helpful. There you go. Right. So I hope that was good. So let's move on. Right. I know Michelle was looking forward to this. If you schedule, post, or manage a page, you need to be using Business Suite. Okay. So Facebook has been saying for years that Creator Studio will be closed down, and now it's actually happening. For most people now logging on, okay, they are not able to get now into Creator Studio. But Business Suite is much more comprehensive. It's a page management app, which includes the scheduling, the messaging features as noted, but also includes helpful prompts and top performing post examples from pages similar to yours, and so much more. So much more, but I don't want to bog you down with everything it can do. It's more accessible as well. And if you run a page, you will find yourself using it a lot. So I'm going to jump in now and show you some of Business Suite's functions and how easy it is to use. But I don't know about you, okay, but I actually had this chat come up the other day, actually, as I was in my membership group. We were talking about those messages that get sent to your page that we always seem to miss, okay? So I'm going to show you how to now get around that. So let's jump in again and show you. Now, every time I open this up, it's always going to default back to where I was. Now, you can see here, it says the page, but I'm signed in as my personal profile, okay? So, and I know that I'm not in my page because it does say here, switch to Magic Tagic to take more action. So let's switch. I can switch here or I can switch up here. So let's go here and let's put myself back to my business page. Here we go. Now, once you do that, you will see here Meta Business Suite opens up. Ta-da! So let's go into Meta Business Suite. If you haven't used Meta Business Suite before, or it frightens the life out of you, I want to show you a few easy things actually that you're going to need. So first of all, if this is all set correctly, as you go into here, I just need to go down to my one. For underneath me, my Facebook and my Instagram pages are linked and they're here, which means that when I go into my Business Suite, I can then see, just reloading, I can then see at the top here, I've got Manage Facebook page, go to Instagram. So I know that everything is in here and it's all linked. And the reason it's so important that it is for these reasons here. You ready? To-do list. It says that I need to go, I've got a comment here, I need to go and sort that out. I've left a few comments in there so I can show you how and why this works so well. Managing your marketing content. So you can just see in here what's kind of been posted out, okay? And the reach it's got and the comments. If you want to, it says you can request a call. I can request a call anyway. And there are more ways to help you grow. So they'll always put things in here which should be able to help you. It's always going to show you inspirational videos. Keep away from videos because you will get lost. And then creators. Find inspiration from Facebook creators that are relevant to you. Now, I quite like this because I like to follow new people. Okay, local business, podcast, course, household supporter. So go in here and have a look. Oh, I love to follow an entrepreneur and a digital creator. So now I'm following those as well. Okay, which means that their business posts are now going to jump into my business newsfeed and keep growing your business newsfeed. Okay, you're at the end of the day, your business networking at the end of the day now. So you will be able to see if you've got a red dot, it means you've got notifications. Okay, there we go. But the things I'm happy about are here. The planner, which is the planner for your page and your Instagram. If they're both linked in here, you'll be able to see what is scheduled. So you can see here, this is yesterday. I always have 2 going out every day, regardless. This is called my background social media posting, which is part of my organic social media training. And I do think that it's really important that you have something being posted out constantly. So when I don't go in and I don't post, you know, maybe I have a bad day or I'm too busy to get on social media, something will go out regardless. Okay, so you can see that's scheduled right up until the 26th of Feb. So let me go back, sorry. Come on. I do like the planner, it's easy to see. But you can see here, the last few days have not just been those 2 regular posts, I've also been posting other stuff as well. And you can do that. Don't be afraid to do that, okay? So what else is in here? Content. This will be, you know, this will be, it does say that Creator Studio metrics are now coming to Meta Business Suite. They're on their way. But this is everything that's kind of been published. You've also got scheduled drafts expiring and expired here as well. So if you have got content in here, okay, you can kind of see what's all going on here, which is great for your the insights. But there's a better way to see insights, which is in here. We're coming to my favorite part in a minute. So you can see there's a lot in here. Don't get lost, okay? Just look at the top one, okay? Unless you really need to look somewhere else, okay? But you can see here, okay? You know, my page, the reactions, the likes and comments, okay? That's fine, from the 11th of Jan to the 7th of Feb, and you can change those dates in that box there. You can see my Facebook reach, my Instagram reach, my paid reach. I can see post frequently and consistently, stories, posts. It's all in here, okay? I've got 23 new Facebook page followers, 30 new Instagram followers, and 1 unfollow. Yay! We should always celebrate the unfollows as well. But again, you know, it's because now I'm using my page to now interact. More people are now seeing me. That's all it is, okay? So, but my favorite from this is the inbox. Inbox, and I go in here really often. Now, in your inbox, okay, are all your messages. All your messages from Messenger that is linked to your page. So if anybody sends a message to my page, it jumps into here. If anybody sends a message or a direct message to me on Instagram, it jumps in here. If anybody messages on any of my posts from Facebook, they go in here. And I can reply in here because I can write a comment. I can reply in here. And once I've done it, I can tick it off to say done. This means I'm never going to miss a comment because I can then go in here. I'm not dependent on using the notifications. I can go in here and tick them all off. So it says no comments. I can then also pull my Instagram comments in here. So I don't even need to go onto Instagram to then get lost in all of the other posts unless I want to. But there we go. Thanks, Helen. Genius. Thanks. I can put a heart there and I can say, I know, let me reply just so you can see. Thanks. And then hit go. Okay, so now I've replied. Fantastic. Okay. Once I've done that, you'll see that all of these are then empty. You are then not missing anything from your business. It's all here. It's all here, okay? You never miss anything ever again. So you don't need to actually be on Facebook now. You do otherwise get your notifications in here, okay? So be aware of that. You do get your notifications here the same way you would if you was in your personal profile. And if you're ever like me in an app, if I go for lunch or something and I don't know what I've checked, I always hit unread. And then I can just see the ones that I haven't yet replied to or acknowledged that I've seen. So easy. So I hope that that was helpful for you. Right, let's go back. Whew. Oh, you're welcome, Mariella. Right, okay. I'm going to go through it and answer everything at the end anyway. So my favorite. Now, I don't know if you want to know about this, but you should. You should, okay? So Meta Business Manager. So my favorite things from Meta Business Manager and why you need to be using this if you're not using it already. how to make Facebook work for your business, and it will help you grow your business as well. It's key, it really is. So the Meta Pixel, often referred to as the Facebook Pixel, although it's actually got very little to do with Facebook. The Pixel sits on your website. So if you have a website, you need to put your Meta Pixel on there now, okay? You can set up events inside Meta, okay? And then you can track people coming to different pages and check what they're doing, okay? And then Meta will hold that detail for you. I'm just about to blow your minds here. So if you can imagine, Meta collects data points on each person who uses Facebook or just the web in general. So if I was on your website, Meta uses its pixel data and will find me in its database. It will then store my data and serve me your ads when you put your ads out, because I was on your website. Now, if you have ads running, I'll be served those straight away because I was just on your website. Large companies do this all the time. Have a Google anything, and then 1 minute later, it's in your Facebook feed. Yep, okay, it's this. It's the Pixel doing all of that heavy lifting. Now, the Pixel collects data points from those that land on your website. It literally is as the diagram there. Your website is here. That's it, all of those data points. Yes, Facebook is collecting your data. Sorry, but that's life, okay? But they do what we call hashing data. So I'm not allowed to take that data for myself, okay? But they will hold that data and allow me to use it. Key that, really key. So with Meta collecting data points on all of our ideal customers, we can choose to target those that have been on our website already. So if I'm going to put out a new training course and I want people that have been looking at my website, I can then say, Facebook, please serve this ad to people that have already been on my website. They are my ideal customers. They've been there. They've been staring at me. So on top of that, we can also ask Facebook to serve our ads to a lookalike audience of those people that have been on your website. So if you can imagine, Facebook collects, and they do say, I think it's 30 or 40 data points per person. If you can get somebody that's really close in terms of, the data points. So if somebody's then got like 37 data points, the same as you, and you've got 40, that person's going to be pretty much within the same basis. You look at the same things, you follow the same pages, you like the same things. That person might also be your perfect audience as well. And Facebook call them a lookalike. So things you must be aware of in terms of collecting data. You must have a cookie banner on your website, okay? I don't want you to stress about this today, okay? Because there's going to be something easy, which I'm going to make this easy for you to understand and get. So a cookie banner is so important for marketing cookies, okay? Because you don't want to be told off. So implied consent is no longer legal. You must also have your domain verified. You cannot put that pixel on your page without actually, on your website actually without verifying your domain. So all of that will need to be set up as well. But once it is, it can all be done within the Business Manager, and then you can link the two together. And then you must claim your Facebook page. This is really key. If your page is not claimed in Meta Business Manager, anyone with admin access to your page can claim it for themselves. Okay, just think about who you have as admin access on your page. If you have not claimed it in Meta Business Manager, anybody else with admin access can take it into their own. So this is how scammers get in. Have you ever been given or clicked on a link, a dodgy link that didn't seem like anything was happening? All of those notifications that come up in Facebook that say you must verify your account. This is how scammers get in. Scammers work in cunning ways. And I've seen Facebook requests from scammers in the notifications trying to gain access to the page as admin so they can then take control of it. And it happens so often. And a lady that joined up to this training that can't be with us today, I was helping her out last week. And she was able to see actually people inside her Business Manager, because we logged into her Business Manager. There were other admins in there she didn't put in there. And it was all because she clicked on that link. They'd put themselves in and then gave themselves access to her assets, which we're going to talk about in a second. So is your page claimed? Because if you don't own your page, there's the biggest problem. You need to go and check that inside your Meta Business Manager. So there's nothing worse than when scammers take control, because you not only lose access to your page, but if you've got any clients which you're working with, you put them at risk as well. So protect your page. And the two-factor authentication is also in there as well. Oh, right, the partner function. This is also inside Meta Business Manager. Now, stop adding admins. You've just been told that if anybody's an admin, they can take your page. Okay, you don't want people taking your page access. Okay, you just want to give them access to the bits that they need to work on. We all have a VA or somebody that helps us post stuff in our business, or people that we work with or collaborate with, or ads managers, or that website developer that needs to have access to your pixel. Give them partner access only partner access. So Meta Business Manager allows you the option to allow those that work with you in your business to have control over only what they need and nothing else. Nothing else. If you haven't seen or used it yet, Meta Business Manager allows you to add a partner to your business, and you can allow that partner to access certain assets. Now, why use partners and not add people to your account? Well, if you add a partner, you retain control. If they leave suddenly, you fall out with them, you can remove their access from your assets. I'm going to talk about assets in a second. Really important. If you have an admin on your page and they go, they've still got access, and it's really difficult to get rid of an admin. But a partner, you retain control. So what are your assets? I wouldn't say putting all your eggs in one basket is ideal, but this is very different. So let me explain. Your Facebook page or pages are assets. Your Instagram accounts are assets. Your ad account is an asset. Your pixel asset, are you getting me now? Yeah, they're all assets. Anything that is attached to Meta should be in your Meta Business Manager. If you lock yourself out or you have an issue with Facebook or Instagram or any of those small things, you can unlock and gain access using the support link and have Meta unlock the Business Manager, which will save you hours of headache, because if everything's in there, you can unlock everything in one go using your your business Meta ID, not your Facebook page ID and then your Instagram ID, but your Meta ID. So whether you will use Facebook moving forward or not, I just want you to know it's not all bad, especially if you know how to play the Facebook game, which is exactly what this is. So what we've covered today: how to navigate the new pages, how to see more of your friends' posts in your feed, how to make Facebook work for your business in more than one way. We saw that. Why setting up two-factor is important, and sharing what can happen if you're not protecting yourself online, and why you need to move to Business Suite for your posting. So if this has inspired you to take Facebook seriously and you want to play the game and grow your business, then I have something for you. You knew this was coming. I'm sure this is why you all joined, really. So I want to share with you about my masterclasses. Don't drop off, there's something really good coming, okay? I've created 3 masterclasses, and the first one there, the Facebook masterclass, is designed to, and let me show you. I love Canva clickable links out, especially on training courses. I'm just going to log out for a second and then go back in because I'm already signed in, which is not good. So let's try that again. Sorry. Right. Let's do that again. So as you click through to the Facebook training, it does say here what you can do. So what to expect. You can, from everything that we've talked about today, learn how to do that proper page, learn how to create that 5-star profile, creating your page, okay, how to grow your pages, okay, your posting schedules, learn all about groups and the right way of setting up groups and what to do with groups, and do it strategically, and how to zoom into a group, okay. And then the Meta Business Manager, why you need to have the manager, setting it up, creating it, knowing that it's not Business Suite. This sits above Business Suite. So looking at your new account, walking around with the Business Manager, the 2-factor ID, using the partner function, adding your page to your Business Manager, securing your page is all in here, all of these videos in here. And then we talked about the pixel earlier, adding it to your website, setting up that event tool, okay, and then checking page views to show your pixel is connected. Because you may not want to run ads yet, but Facebook can hold the data and give you that data to use from 6 months prior. So if you're thinking about it 6-9 months from now, go and get that pixel on your website today. So, and if you click and get started, you can see in here, it's nice and easy. £97, you can just come in here and put your details in. Now, this includes self-paced videos and Q&A access, which means you can book on. So, you can then have that for, you can then book on to, I think for the Facebook one, it's 2 Q&A training sessions. I also have it for email marketing, because a lot of small businesses need to know about email marketing. And this answers all of the questions. So you can go and have a look at that afterwards. Social media masterclass, which talks about those background posts that I talked about earlier. Okay, how to just go and have the background post posting constantly on your social media. So that way then you can just get on and run your business. But if you want more help, then there's the business toolkit, which includes all of those. And 11 and a half, 12 hours of my time where we plan out where you're going and what you need to do. Okay. This also has one-to-one planning as well with it.